Welcome, everyone. A very happy Easter to you from all of us here at Inside the Show. Let's recap how Saturday's games played out. Starting in the AL East, the Baltimore Orioles grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Red Sox on the road 8-5. Also from Baltimore, free agent Roberto Osuna has agreed to terms on a 5-year deal with the organization. The Yanks allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 4-0. The Senators launched 3 home runs as they grabbed the win over the Blue Sox 6-5. The Indians totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 7-2. The Texas Rangers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 3-1. The Chi Sox held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 4-3. The North Stars knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the Diablos 8-7. The San Francisco Giants were winners over the Seattle Mariners 5-2. The Phillies took down the visiting Braves 2-1. The Expos got the best of the Mets 5-2. The Pirates grabbed 13 hits in the game as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 6-3. The St. Louis Cardinals combined for 10 hits as a team as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 7-3. Byron Buxton grabbed 3 runs driven in as the Athletics got the win against the Brewers 5-4. The Cannons got the best of the Dodgers at home 4-3. The Padres pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they nabbed the win against the Colts 6-1. And that's the show for today. Once again, have a very happy Easter, everyone.
Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Yanks played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Jordan Montgomery will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Now to the plate, Bo Bichette. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Game time temperature this afternoon stuck in an even 50 degrees as we begin play. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
The 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Hit back toward the mound. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Santiago Espinal, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Now a throw over, runner back safely. Here's the 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
D-Row, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Bichette on second. Espinal on at first with nobody out. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Grounded to third. LeMahieu's got it. Odor to Voit in time for the double play. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
So now to the plate, Marcus Semien. No balls and 1 strike. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. The 0-2. This is line to left, and a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Blue Jays have grabbed a 1-0 lead.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in safely. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The 1-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. Here's the 2-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Throw over to first. Back in standing. The 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
At the plate now is George Springer. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. Here's the first pitch. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
0-1 pitch coming. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Two men are on with two men out. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Here's the 0-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Here's the 1-2. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gurriel is there. One pitch, one out.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. This guy put together one of those ridiculous seasons last year. His numbers were off the chart, and he hit everything. Breaking balls, changeups, splits. The league couldn't figure him out, and he went berserk on the whole year. Consistent from April till October. Amazing season.
Into the box, Mike Tauchman. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have...
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Looking up is Hernandez. And that one is gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Yankees have drawn even now at one apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
The right field.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Ryu, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty D, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, and he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had two all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu. He's 3 for 9. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Springer finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. Second inning coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Now to the plate, here is Lourdes Gurriel. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
The left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Yankees have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Reese McGuire will be next. The 3-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Into the windup, ready with the... Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball. Blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
At the plate now, Reese McGuire. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And a full count now, 3-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Odor is there. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. All tied at 1-1. Now at the plate is Luke Voit. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Baseman, Luke Voit.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Batting 6th, the shortstop, number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Simeon will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there, too. Do not test this guy's arm.
In now, Aaron Hicks, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Voit, base runner at first with one out. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So runners at first and second here with one away, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Has a look, now the pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Gurriel is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Rugden. Oh, God.
Here's Rognet Odor now. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. First pitch on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fouled off. Hit back up the middle. Bichette gathers it in, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Yanks strand a pair. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Bo Bichette. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
Just 2 simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene. And what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
The third baseman, number 5, Santiago Espinal.
Digging in next, Santiago Espinal. He singled in his first AB. The pitch. And a ball, 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
The 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
A bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
The third baseman, DJ
First pitch on the way.
LeMahieu.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Swing and a liner. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away.
The left fielder, Mike Tuckman.
And now in the box, Mike Tuckman. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
That last at bat, Matty V, a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
Oh, he rips this one the other way, but caught down there at third. And they're certainly hitting the ball hard enough, just not finding any holes here. 2 away now.
Judge.
Next to hit, Aaron Judge. And recall, he doubled his first time through, but was thrown out trying to stretch that into a triple.
Yeah, and he certainly got the wheels trying to stretch a double into a triple. But it's sort of a killer to the club when you can't leg it out.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. Stepping in once again is Marcus Semien, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Hit hard, but foul.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here's the pitch. 1-0.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
George Springer the next to hit. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and he can't believe it. I don't blame him, but the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch on the way as he drives a liner to right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Giving chase is Hernandez. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. To the plate now, Gio Urshela. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. And now, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Pitch on the way. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here comes the 1-2. Right side. Odor showing off his range. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 0-1 pitch.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 7.
Ready now is Reese McGuire. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And now the first pitch.
Nope.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now that
just goes to show if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette, as he grounds one briskly to short. He's right there, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Back to Yankee Stadium after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. He said they're having a really hard time squaring up off-speed pitches right now, which is making it easy on the opposing pitching to keep them off balance. Until they prove they can hit anything other than fastballs, he thinks they're going to keep getting a steady diet of pitches with movement and deception.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
For the Yankees.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks. And now a pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Left side, scooped up. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Now 1 down with the bases empty. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. First pitch on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gurriel is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
So now to the plate, Rougned Odor. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 1-0 home is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
The bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Into the box, Santiago Espinal. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Number 5, Santiago Espinal.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hicks on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here's the first pitch to him. In there at the knees, strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The windup and the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hit sharply on the ground. LeMahieu with a great stop. He gathers the throw. It's there, and he's out. So a really nice diving stop down there at third, and here it is again with show track. The stop is obviously great, but the arm strength on the throw is what impressed us. It's not easy to throw a ball that hard after popping up from the ground. At the plate, Marcus Semien, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
1-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Outside, 2-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. In the air out to center field. Judge is under it. And the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Down 1-1.
Drilled right back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Hey, he had just retired 10 straight until that base hit right there. That's into almost 4th inning of him not ever seeing the stretch. We'll see how he does with a runner on now.
Standing in now, Mike Tauchman. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. From the belt, the pitch. Tauchman stands at first with 1 out. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here comes Ryu 0-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board. So both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Down the third baseline. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for the Yankees. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Jonathan Loizaga is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 43, Jonathan Loizaga.
7th inning ready to roll, and standing in the outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
First delivery to him.
Nope. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Grounded up the first baseline, and a perfect start to the 7th, as this should be extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
The center fielder,
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, placing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Here's George Springer. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. No hits to this point. And that misses 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground at first, and that is into right field, a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third. Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
As a look, now the pitch.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Here's the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. But it's offline. He scores. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Striding forward now is the DH, Rendell Grichuk. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. from the stretch.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Reese McGuire stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Springer, the runner at first with 2 gone. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The next 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. LeMahieu is there, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees 1. Now to bat, Luke Voigt. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. A 1 pitch on its way. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And he fouls this one off. And there's a base hit on the line.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Leadoff base hit, bottom of the 7th. You're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Joaquin Soria will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Joaquin Soria.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's 1-1. Set. Here comes the 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. Aaron Hicks waits on deck. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Striding in is Aaron Hicks, trying here to plate the tying run from second. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Now the 0-1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Two and two. Foul tip held on to behind the plate, and he comes through with a big strikeout here to retire the side. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Clay Holmes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 35, Clay Holmes.
New inning set to get underway. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette.
The shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. So the Bronx Bombers are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1. They're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
And another foul ball. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
Here comes the 1-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today. With both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Next to dig in, Santiago Espinal. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
That's down into left center for a base hit.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Into the box, Marcus Semien, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Guerrero is off at first with 2 away. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Next to stand in is Teoscar Hernandez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
That evens it up 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Ready with the 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Blue Jays leave a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Number 58 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 58.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in the long ball threat, Rougned Odor.
Rougned Odor.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 0-1. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Odor is retired, and there's one away.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Now here's the pitch. Ground ball left side. And that's the second out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as a result.
Tuckman.
Next, it'll be Mike Tuckman. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Simeon's there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Our score remains 2-1. Zach Britton enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So now into the box is George Springer. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel hit high and deep out to left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Next to hit is Randall Grichuk. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
To the plate now, Reese McGuire. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Grounded to the right, fielded by Odor. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They lead it 2-1. Kirby Yates comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 39, Kirby Yates.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. Fastball right back to the mound. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
So the next to bat will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0-for-3. He's set. Here it comes. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. The 1-1 is taken for ball two. The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
A bouncer to the left side, taken in by Simeon. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, I understand it's a tough play, but he had a little trouble getting the exchange right and had to take that extra step. I think if he didn't have to do that, was a little quicker, he might have had the out.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll dive back in safely. At the plate now, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. There's a strike with the breaking ball.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Has a look, now the pitch. Wade leads off first with 1 away. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Ready with the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me, the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation called for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And it's fouled away. Last chance for the Yankees. And he fouls this one off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll check his swing here. Did he go around? Yes, and the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Toronto Blue Jays jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Hyunjin Ryu gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Kirby Yates wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.